Hello everyone, and this is your new moon reading. So Wednesday, November 23rd at 5:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a new moon beginning a new cosmic inhale of energy and a brand new lunar cycle at 1 degree of Sagittarius. But before I get into the astrological influences of this new cycle, I want to review the cosmic energies that has led us to this new moon. So the previous lunar cycle began with a new moon and solar eclipse in Scorpio, the sign of death and rebirth, which took us on a journey to the deepest depths of our mental, emotional, and spiritual being, clearing out and healing the karmic ties of our past, guiding us through our fears and reprogramming our entire being, restoring us back to our true, courageous, powerful, and luminous self. Then we had the Beaver blood moon in Taurus and total lunar eclipse, which helped us to break free from the prison of our unconscious and open up a portal within our being to step into a new timeline, upgrading our cosmic DNA into a higher frequency, thus giving us access to greater states of consciousness, giving birth to a new future self that is cosmically gestating in the wake of these two powerful celestial eclipses. So, as we take a look at what we've just been through, just in the last lunar cycle, the last 28 days, we've been through a powerful and mighty death and rebirth. And this is rewriting our DNA, rewriting who we are, and allowing us to heal our past and overcome our fears, and freeing us to step forward into our future self, free from the karmic ties of the past, free from the burdens and the heaviness of our traumatic experiences, and bringing us forward into the future. Now, as we look at this new self that is emerging, that is currently being gestated by this broad energetic influence of these eclipses, the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse, and this new lunar cycle that we're approaching, we take a look at the human gestation period, and it's a 9-month cycle. So as we navigate through this spiritual rebirth, our focus and attention is expanded from these daily routines in our life, and we expand our sense of self into the future 9 months from now. So we're looking into August of 2023. And this is the magnitude of these powerful eclipses. And so as we expand our sense of self into the future, we are being asked, what does our future self look like? Who are you? Who are you becoming? How does your future self feel? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about the world around you, of which you are a divine part of this creation? Are you in touch with your powers and your purpose? These cosmic cycles are propelling us into the future, and this visionary new moon is asking us to define our future self. This is the first of 5 consecutive new moons that occur in the 1st degree of their sign, which brings a powerful initiatory newness to these celestial thresholds. Now, Sagittarius is a visionary sign of reaching out into the universe, and freedom and truth, primal fire and passion, Sagittarius is filled with fresh optimism and hope and guides us to looking up and seeing the bigger picture of yourself and your life and your divine purpose. This is not only an individual rebirth, but this is a new cycle that occurs on the world axis and is being supercharged by Jupiter, who is coming out of its retrograde and is stationary direct in Pisces, thus strengthening our connection with the divine and our true divine essence, our divine self, our true self. And when planets come out of a retrograde and become stationary direct, their energies are at their peak potency and power. And so Jupiter in Pisces and this new moon in Sagittarius is giving rise not only to a new you, but also to new communities all around the world and a new earth that is changing the world and everyone in it. This new moon is also trine with Chiron. And Chiron is in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, initiating yet another new beginning and offering up new wisdom for our healing journey. This dynamic can open up new possibilities for you in your healing journey of the soul. And we are being reflected what we've learned in our life so far as we are being groomed into becoming masters of ourself and our power to create and to collaborate with the universe, as well as becoming masters of healing, compassion, and unconditional love. And in order for us to become masters in this, we need to be able to heal ourselves first and foremost, discover our true divine purpose and powers, learn how to forgive and to have unconditional love without judgment or conditions. Now, it's easier said than done, but it's also our true nature to be divine, powerful creators of unconditional love and understanding the cosmic energies influencing us and influencing our entire world will help to keep us in flow and in alignment with these massive energetic changes. So with understanding where we've been, where we are with this new lunar cycle on our horizon, and where we are going, both individually and collectively, then we can refocus our energy from our daily routine and expand it onto our future self. What strengths and capacities do you hold? What is your divine purpose? How are you tuning into your spiritual journey? And what are you going to do with this new energy? So if you're excited about a new earth because the earth we live in is filled with so much stress and tension, then we must first alleviate that stress and tension within ourselves in order to clear this energy from the earth. It all begins within. So this is a time to truly focus on you, your future self, your divine purpose, your powers, your gifts that you came here to share with the world. Instead of coming into the world and being victim of the world, we are now being challenged to step into our power because we didn't come into this world to be victim of this world. We came into this world to change the world. And in order to change the world, we need to change ourselves individually and collectively. And it all begins within. And if you need any help with any of these aspects, I would be honored to walk with you along this path of self-discovery. I've also added a bonus video of Dr. Joe Dispenza, which I found very useful for myself in understanding how to change yourself and your life. Because on paper, it sounds very simple, but sometimes we need someone else's perspective to fill in the missing pieces that we may have forgotten about. So we are on the precipice of a brand new beginning that has been happening for quite some time. It's been happening for years now, and it's getting more and more intense. And so staying in alignment with these cosmic energies will really help you to collaborate with the universe, to collaborate in bringing forth that version of you that is waiting to emerge, that is gestating within the ethers of this divine world that we are in. Collaborating with the physical world and the spiritual world, because everything in our life is both physical and spiritual. And so for the oracle reading for this lunation is your hard work is paying off. New Moon in Capricorn. I love this card because new moons are new beginnings, new cycles of energy. It's a new cosmic inhale. And Capricorn is one of the hardest working signs in the zodiac. So there is a lot of hard work that goes into clearing out the old karmic ties of our past, clearing out and healing our past, and allowing and giving birth to a new you, a new version of yourself, right? Giving birth is painful. As a male, I don't have any experience of this, but as a female, for those of you who have given birth, you know the painful process. It's easier said than done. And so having Capricorn on your side with this oracle reading, all of this hard work is not in vain. It is paying off. That's why in Libra season, we were working through that worksheet of our old self and our new self and doing rituals around this rebirthing process, because we're going through a rebirth, both individually and collectively on this earth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this new moon reading, and I hope you guys have beautiful new moon rituals, setting forth your new moon intentions. Every new moon, we get 10 new moon wishes, intentions, dedications to set forth for the future for this 28-day cycle. And to learn more about how to harness these energies, I have a video on the spiritual significance of Sagittarius and how to work with this Sagittarius energy in this new cycle. And I also have a video on rituals specifically for this new moon and how to work with this new moon. And then there's a bonus video of Dr. Joe Dispenza's perspective on the process of how to change yourself and your life. So there's lots of information with this new moon reading, so I want to keep this as short as possible. I wish you guys all the best in this new moon cycle, and until next time, bye guys.